Oh boy, we've got a good one for you right here on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And Utah starts out with the ball. Marking it outside. No good on the triple. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
And the Jazz with possession here. Following the three-point basket by Miami. Bryant, no good. And here's Hero. To the middle. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
LeVert outside. There's the triple. On target from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Hero, no good. Bryant with it. Now Wiggins defending. And there's the foul. It's on Khalil Ware. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Bryant outside. Inside. LeVert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Lots of stretch bigs in the league, Doris. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, B.A., is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lauri has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lauri can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical desired big in the league today.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete. Bam loves to run. Runs so well at that center position.
Utah with another miss.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. The Heat with the lead. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Count the basket. Pippin's got 5 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Right side Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Ware. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Bryant, no good.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Kessler. Now here's Markkanen. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Now Pippen. Adebayo sets a screen to the inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Utah with another miss.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
Here's Collier. Over Adebayo. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Jonas. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Miami out in front, up by 10.
17.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. EA?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Outside Strus. Pass to Jovic. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Well, Doris, one of the highest compliments you'll hear about ball handlers is saying you can't speed them up.
That's exactly right, B.A., because pressure against the best players doesn't bother them. In fact, the greatest players want more than one defender because then they know that puts their team at an advantage if they can make great decisions.
Clock at 6. Pass to Pirtle. Utah with the rebound. And here's Nurkic. Trent for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Down low. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Shoots from the baseline. No good, off the front rim. Heat leading by 13. You got to give Isaiah Collier credit. He's a young player who knows his role, Doris.
One of those guys who's easy to play with because his primary job description is facilitator. Give this young man credit for finding open teammates. That certainly endears you to the veterans.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half. Strong finish by Bailey. Here's a guy who wants to slam it.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Hero. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Driving to the basket. It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Collier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Bailey. Jacks up a 3. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And here's Strus outside. Utah grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Hits the trifecta. Bailey's got 7 points in the game.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
He goes up, and the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Jazz trail by 12. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Hero. Kicked by Pirtle. Takes a 13-footer. It's tipped. And so it's Miami earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Yakachonis. No points so far. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Lets it go from the wing. And that one's good. Bryant.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Here's Yakachonis. Wiggins outside. Pass to Pippen. And the layup falls. Pippen's got 7 points in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Whatever the range is, Lauri Markkanen has it. He is such a sweet shooter.
To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Bryant left side. LeVert outside. Back to Bryant. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And so he hits the technical free throw. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player. So it definitely runs in the family.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Here's Bryant. LeVert outside. And the three-pointer goes. Now just a 5-point Heat lead.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Adebayo sets a screen.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound. The shot by Yakachonis, no good. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Brian, back to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you. And the more experience George gets, the more confident he looks.
Well, Keontae George is an excellent athlete. He's got positional size to play the lead guard, but he's got to develop as a playmaker. He took that step this past season, and we know this. The guy is elite athletically. Like, there's a lot of good building blocks here.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Pippen. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Yakichonis. Where the screen. Shot clock at 6. Softly drops in the floater. Pippen's got 8 points in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Marketing for 3.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat. The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Love. Filipowski for 3. Strus grabs the miss. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hero. That one drops for him. Hero's got 8.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Bailey. Filipowski for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. Hero looking over the floor. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Kyle Filipowski. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Love. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
And so it's the Miami Heat up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Kessler. Rebound Miami.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 10.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And he's going for the lob. The shot won't fall.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Miami leading by 10. Out to the right wing. Here's Pippen. Sinks it from distance. Pippen's got 11 in the second half.
That's 2 triples for him. One in the first, one in the second.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Hero outside. Pippen outside. The floater. Good D by Kessler.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Bryant. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Khalil Ware.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Markkanen misses.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? That's what he does. Lauri Markkanen.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Here's Jakučionis. Ooh, Kessler with the block.
Boy, strong denial by Kessler at the rim. The 7-footer having none of it.
Bryant with it. Now Pippen defending. And he slams it down.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Now Wiggins. Oh, he misses the layup.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
On the wing, Bryant. 6 to shoot. Kessler outside. Beyond the arc. Markkanen. Oh, no good on the layup. Heat leading by 8. Stolen by Bryant. He launches. Can't get it to go. Bam on the take. Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Heat.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Rebounded by Adebayo. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From deep. Not that time. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Flushes it down with both hands. The Heat winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.